Welcome to the Dead Mom Club.
Both mom dead.
It's super exclusive.
Yay.
Say it's Corey's mom.
Yeah.
Corey's mom.
Nice to know where I left her at.
What up, Ozark?
Shout out to that one.
That's Ross in regular conversation.
Yeah.
Shout out to that one little Eric, Will, whatever.
Both mom dead.
No.
But
Was famous.
Shout out.
Both mom dead.
no.
For
Shut up, floss off of it.
the one dude that was famous for the cover of
Oh, shit.
Mom of all things.
Oh, the guy that was in Sean Weiss's
Yeah.
show.
It was a close one.
I unfollowed.
This is so much fun. This is too much fun. I'm having here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wear these boots.
Look like you're about to go tell some emo kids about Jesus.
I am. About to invite them down to the church.
I like how when
We
his
got a
hair-
service on Sunday if you want to join.
I love act girls.
No, I saw this. I lack girls. Okay. I don't know. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. So you guys
Where did
excited
you
about
get
the
that
show?
shirt from?
The mall?
Where at?
The kiosk thing.
Oh.
I went with Dee and I was like, hey, I like this print, I want it. And the guy, I guess he had no fucking clue what he was doing because he couldn't match the font up correctly. This is as close as he could get it. So
Wait a minute. So that's all one thing? It's just I love black.
right, exactly. And so but I was paying for it. I was like, how much is it? He's like, oh, it's $25. And I was like, well, hey, she works in the mall. Like, can we get a discount? He's like, eh. $20, and I just paid $20 for it. So,
Woo! He's like, you got the girls for free.
yeah, I got
Normally I charge by the word skin.
by the word skin.
It's just funny now. You could just like fucking swap that word at girls out for anything.
You mean like cocks?
Yeah.
Just let me get a good picture of you without your hair in the way. I can do some stuff like the little Eric.
Your your shirt looks like it now says I love Black Gillis. Black Shane Gillis.
I like to think, yeah.
You know, Cleveland's son kind of looks like Black Shane Gillis.
Oh, he does.
The one with
Damn,
the glasses.
that's accurate.
Yeah.
Cleveland Jr.
Yeah. Hey, Dad. All the kids at school was making fun of me because you're friends with Peter Griffin.
And now he's a cool dude.
I walked in, I said, wow, that's a big room.
Black Shane Gillis doing his Trump bit.
Wow, that was multi-layered. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
That was something.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah, we got this show.
Is this overly awkward?
Only when you look at the camera. But only because I said don't. Corey's hiding behind the pole.
We can't acknowledge the cameras here, and yet that's exactly what I'm doing.
I've never seen a blue duck before. That's why the duck's blue. That's fantastic.
The duck's blue because I suffocated him.
Oh. Never seen a dude bluck before.
Oh,
But
I
yeah.
like that.
So are you ready?
Yeah,
Are you?
yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, we could put this in
I got a
front of
set
the-
list together that's gonna knock the socks off of everybody tonight.
Hot gay sets.
Hot gay sets.
Is that Sprinkle?
Bonnie Drinkle.
Spawny Drinkle.
Even De'Arian looked like.
She says. Oh.
I don't
Donnie,
think it is.
Donnie Strinkle.
Flappy times. Hometown flag out. So I have these shorts also.
Oh, Justin, do you also have these shorts?
I do.
Well,
From Walmart. Give us a name.
I do not have these shorts. I need a pair. Please donate today.
Dude, I just seen the road
Donate
wink
these.
at me.
donate these shorts on the Patreon.
It's a fucking dollar.
If you join the $10 tier, I'll autograph Corey's and send them to you.
I'll also autograph Corey's.
Effective,
and help him send them
effective
to you.
now, not like predate. We ain't sending shit
Notice
to
I didn't
Casey.
say mine. I can get a super Sharpie.
I'll send you guys my draws.
Why are you doing that?
I'm gonna swap y'all's hats.
Okay.
No, I don't want
Yeah,
to do that.
you have to.
Fine skin.
Fine skin. You're both wearing Bulldogs hats. It's okay.
Alright.
This is the
feels-
physical comedy bit.
This feels dirty.
It is.
Is that gunshots?
Why don't you go look? Go get your friend. Tell
Why
him
did
to
you say
stop.
nugs and then did this during the Adam Hart interview? You're like, oh, you got your nugs?
Because you can't say guns on YouTube.
Oh, so that's
Like we're doing right now. Floss not flip it.
oh, and
can't?
it's gone backwards.
How many? We don't know
It
all the
is
rules of
guns
all the
backwards.
things that we shouldn't
Yeah.
be saying.
Well, it'd be snug if it was.
Yeah.
Snug.
Alright, well, we're gonna have a good
do you-
show.
Do you have a lot of snugs?
We're gonna have
Oh,
a
yeah.
we're gonna have a good show, everyone.
Yeah, we might.
A really good show.
There's 2 people over
A,
there.
re-
So,
a really
That's what happens when your when your rake is caught in the back door of a car as Allison's driving off, and you have it, and you're like,
yeah.
that wasn't
What is that?
Snugs.
Snugs. And now there's nobody. So, yeah,
It's a fucking dollar.
join the. Thank you.
All right, give it up for Jeff again. Woo. I like that shirt. Thing about, there's a couple things about weed. It has a couple stipulations, like it gives you the munchies, it makes you forgetful, and I can't remember the third one. Tee-hee. Boo. All right, well, I'm gonna get the hell off this stage. We're gonna bring up one of my best friends for about 20 years, co-host of the Dead Mom Club podcast, very funny guy, and probably only like his second or third set ever, so I can't wait to see it. So y'all give it up for my good friend Corey. Big B.
Thank you, you're too kind. What's going on, little Erics? What are y'all doing tonight, huh? So, Justin really has, and a lot of the comics here have made this an art form, and they construct jokes very carefully. It's been a lot of time practicing it, and I don't. So, I chose the death slot for a reason. I do want to shout out to Joyce Lyles, coming up here earlier. She talked about Tinder being a kind of like a Chinese restaurant. I had no idea you were gay, so you were eating a lot of cats. That's a hack, but I'm giving it to you anyway. And shout out to Jeff Corso for coming up here and activating all of our Alexa penis pumps, because I got hard while he said that, and it was a little weird. But I do appreciate everything Jeff was talking about, being up here, and he talked about, kissing girls and going to bars, and I know Jeff remembers when there wasn't bars because of prohibition and whatnot. That was pretty dope. Speaking of old, you ain't the only one. Everybody was popping for what Justin was saying earlier when he was like, yeah, man, who here's from Alabama? And everybody's like, woo! And who here fucking has kids? Everybody's like, woo! And then he goes, shout out if you're old, and this table didn't make a single noise. So I respect that shit, and I hope I have it one day whenever I'm that age. I do want to shout out another thing Jeff said. He was talking about the first girl that he kissed, and even named her. Brother, I got mine too. Her name was Ebony, and it's not really a joke. It's just, that's just something I felt like sharing with you guys. But no, today actually, I don't know how many of y'all are like on Facebook like that. Today is the 7th year anniversary of whipping your dick out for a monkey. Harambe. That shit happened 7 years ago today. And everybody, all the white guys wanted to whip their dicks out, and everybody had a problem kneeling with the anthem. So it just goes to show where our priorities are set. No, but Jeff and Joyce both talked about dating. It fucking sucks. The older you get, it fucking sucks. There's actually somebody here, and I'm going to I swiped right on her on Bumble, and the fact that she didn't also swipe right is a little bit awkward. But that shit, the older you get, it fucking sucks. So, I noticed, and it's not your fault, because my Bumble game is very weak, right? So, anytime I get a compliment, this is the beauty about Bumble, right? The women have to message the men first. So, every single time, I get one little match, and the motherfucker, messages me first. And they're like, I like that shirt you got on. And I say, for no reason whatsoever, thank you. Now I'm going to be non-suicidal for the next week. And it never goes anywhere. And I'm still wondering why you haven't swiped right on your Bumble. No, it's weird. Everybody's talking about sexuality and shit today. And we do host the Dead Mom Club. We did have comedian and digital social media star Adam Hart on our podcast, and we talked with him for a good while, and it was so refreshing to, talk about being gay. And that's all that we asked him were fucking questions about him being gay. And to the point where I am still trying to get us to not put the episode out next week, because all we talked about was him being gay. And every variation of that shit we could do, we were like, so are you on top? So, was it sad when you came out? Do your parents still love you? And he's fucking being a wonderful guest, but I've got a lot of thoughts about being gay. Make that what you will. But everybody always talks about being gay in jail. Being gay for the stay. That is the lingo. I used to work at a place that housed a lot of at-risk teens, and we had a lot of gay kids go, and they were just straight for the wait. So they would know it was a real thing. They would also get with the other gay guys and talk about how they wanted to fuck the nurse while she was handing out medication. And then, they had boyfriends and shit. So, there's no fucking, fun phrase when you're straight. I noticed you can't, you've got Netflix and chill, but that's universal. But, if you're specifically straight, you can't just go up to somebody and be like, hey, I'll give you some dick and for some chicken. Or, how about a break for some steak? And my favorites, you want a shrimp for some shrimp? Because I don't have a big dick, you see? For those of y'all that don't have dicks, I'm laying out the foundation here. Any trans people in the audience tonight? Didn't think so! But if you were, broasters, y'all welcome out and show me your dang pussy. Yep. No, one of my first ever exposure, aside my thoughts from towards being gay, came from one of my best friends in high school that wasn't Justin. And I always thought the signs were there. His name was Josh. He made candles. He hung out with this bitch named Gabby. And one time he was sliding down the stairs and he stopped himself only using the ass. And then he showed me how he could shut porn with his mouth. He could suck dick, is what I'm saying. He could. I know mansplaining is not great to do, but I'm just letting you know he could suck a mean dick. But no, this is actually kind of interesting to pull up. Racism is a funny thing when you're in comedy, because either you are or you aren't, either it is or it ain't, and nobody will ever know the truth, except for me, because my neighbors are kind of inadvertently turning me racist. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. I live in a Hispanic community. I'm not Hispanic. And my neighbors make a lot of noise. They're just bad neighbors. It has nothing to do with them as a race. They're just fucking, they suck. I'm always texting random little lyrics like, hey, fuck my neighbors, you know? They fucking suck. But the problem is that when I go to Walmart now and I see a person that looks like my neighbor, I get really tense and I get really shitty. And I'm like, wow, this is racism. And I don't feel good about myself. And instead of acknowledging that to minorities, I only tell my white friends, and I only talk to them about how bad I feel because I don't want to be a racist white guy, which is also fucking racist. So there's no way to work yourself out of it. There's also no way to work yourself out of being a parent. We talked a little bit about it. You know, they come and they go when he's trying hard. But, no, my son, I fucking love my son to death, but my son is high-functioning autistic to a level where that motherfucker can tell you about any celestial planet or any cosmic being in this world. That motherfucker can tell me what 8 times 306 is immediately. That motherfucker can tell me how much the grocery cart's gonna be with tax before we check out. But he ain't got no street smarts. So all that knowledge, and I'm so proud because he's either gonna be a fucking like super villain of the ages, or he's gonna just be a really smart kid, and I'm proud of either one. But all of that book smart, and he doesn't know what the fuck a turtle frog is. And he'll ask me, he'll say, Dad, what is it? Why do they call it a turtle frog? And I said, well, son, there's only 2 guesses. One, it's a turtle that looks like a frog. Or 2, it's a frog that looks like a fucking turtle. And he doesn't get it. He started to act out a little bit. I tried to warn him about jail. I tried to warn him about everything bad in life. He starts acting out. And I'm like, son, you don't know what it's like in jail. I've been multiple times. You don't fucking get dessert there. And then I'm like, wait a minute, you do get dessert there. And he's like, oh, let me guess, it's a graham cracker. And I'm like, no, you can't call him that anymore. I was like, and he goes, well, let me guess, it's vanilla pudding. And I'm like, no, son, it's your asshole. That's the dessert. And he doesn't fucking get it, no matter how hard I try. But I will shout out to the fact that we've gotten over, my son and I have gotten through the perpetual grits of grief and the awful just vibe of losing someone close to you. I am a co-host of the Dead Mom Club. I am a member of the Dead Mom Club. My mother is dead. Ross's mother is dead. Justin's mother is dead. We've all experienced that loss. That's our shared trauma. And I would look to people often and I would ask random little Erics on the street. I'd be like, Jeff Corso, how do you get over having a dead mom? And Jeff said, you gotta look out and you gotta find a red bird. And anytime you see that red bird, you know that's your mom. She's there with you. And then I sit down, I called Jeff up one night and I said, Jeff, I'm spiraling out, man. I'm spiraling out because I don't know what in this world is real, what in this world matters, what in this life has purpose. And Jeff says, look out in the yard, man. You'll find a red bird. That's your mother being there with you. And I would not be a man of God if I didn't stand here and tell you guys, at my lowest point, I was sitting in the car. I had just gotten off a long day of work. I didn't feel like anybody fucking wanted me. The girl that I like on Bumble's not swiping right for me. I'm fucking racist a little bit. I'm thinking I'm the worst piece of shit that there is on this fucking planet. And then I see a red bird. And everything starts making sense. I start feeling a light here. I start feeling that void that has been present since she passed has returned. I feel complete again. And I thought God has to be real. And the bird shitted on my car. Thank y'all. I'm Corey Digby.
All right, give it up for Corey. This is a true story. This week on the podcast, our next comic dared Corey to send me a picture of his dick. And he did. And I hated it. No, I'm just kidding. I saved it. All right, thank y'all for sticking around. Thank y'all for being a good audience. We've got one more comic for you. He's very funny. Got a great set prepared, for sure. Also co-host of the Dead Mom Club. Y'all give it up for Ross Seymour. Oh, also, there's a tip box right on the bar. If you guys don't mind the traveling comics, that's how they're getting paid. And get yourself a drink from the bar. Give it up again for Ross. Sorry.
Thank you, Justin. You get to watch an awkward silence as I move this chair around. And this is totally not my set on my phone on the stool right now. I'm easily going to be the shittiest comic up here tonight, so you guys are definitely going to get your money's worth. Usually I do these sets higher than Brontosaurus pussy, but tonight I had to kick it up a notch a little bit. It's been a little while since I've done a show, so tonight, folks, we are higher than spaceship pussy. Yeah, woo! And I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Alien, but getting higher than spaceship pussy can go kind of sideways fast. You know, if you thought regular gonorrhea was bad, spaceship gonorrhea is a lot worse. You know, like the blisters pop and little aliens come out. And before you know it, they get to the crew members and they've got space gonorrhea. And then nobody gets to fuck. And you thought No Nut November was a really bad time, so yeah, anyway. You guys having a good time tonight? It's really good to be performing here at Happy Times. This is my second time getting to come out to Ozark. And I really enjoy the atmosphere of the place. It's a really good vibe, you know, it's got that perfect small town charm to it that a lot of places don't have. But I just really don't understand why every time I just want to show up and come eat tacos, I just get to get stared down by that portrait of Wilbur Jackson looking like a disappointed stepfather. Like, damn, dude, come on, like, I'm trying to enjoy crawdad festivals. What's going on here? I actually, have you guys seen that movie, speaking of spaceship pussy, have you guys seen that movie Nope? That's about a couple of black underdogs in Hollywood who fight literal spaceship pussy. I comprised a list of the top 10 spaceship pussy movies right here. Actually, no, that's just a Walmart receipt, so I'm gonna stop talking about spaceship pussy now. I just turned 28 recently, and you know, it's a lot like having like a giant snail inch towards you every single day, and you gotta just like try and make sure you keep like a 5-foot distance from him. If he touches you, you start feeling really old, and you get like new pains that you didn't feel before. And like I don't know why I'm dreading that so much, because like I didn't exactly do much with my 20s. I'm doing stand-up comedy right now, and I do the Dead Mom Club podcast as both Justin pointed out and Corey very passionately pointed out. That was beautiful, my friend. Shooting on my cars. The best punchlines I've ever heard. Not to keep sucking your dick up here, though. Anyways. In case you couldn't tell from my t-shirt, my girlfriend is black. And, when I first got with her, a lot of my friends told me that we might get a lot of looks because it's the South. And at first I thought that was the case, but then I came to a realization that I just kind of looked like a serial killer. And the funny thing too is that after Hurricane Katrina, like a long ass time ago, a lot more couples like us came to the area. Just a lot of serial killers and normal girls. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. Anyways, like I said, I'm dreading my 30s, and I don't exactly know why, because I didn't do much with my 20s. I'm doing stand-up comedy. I don't live on my own, but I got a pretty sweet DVD collection, so I've got that going for me. You know, DVDs are the most highest quality form of visual media that's out there right now. I was working out with my girlfriend recently, and when she was in the locker room, this woman came up to her and said, "Hey, are you okay? Because I see this weird-looking guy hanging around you." And she said, "No, actually, that's my boyfriend." And I guess she took that as a sign saying, "Help me," because I ended up in the back of a squad car that night. That was a little awkward. Trying to explain that, no, she really is my girlfriend. You know, I think people look at us and they think I'm like the Pied Piper of black chicks or something, which is, I don't know why they would think that. Or anyway, yeah, it's a beautiful time being here in Ozark. So what's with you? What's your deal? You look kind of intense. You look like you jumped right out of like a Mad Max movie. Or like fucking, what's that movie about the vampires and the werewolves? What was that? Was it Underworld? You look like Kate Beckinsale over here, but without all the leather.
My hair. Go to Brandy for your hair.
One more time?
It's because Brandy did my hair. It's amazing. Everyone's go to Brandy.
She did your hair?
Yeah. She said, I got me looking right.
Okay, well, I mean, it looks alright. What do you do for a living?
For real estate.
You do real estate?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, there's a lot of money in it, right? But I mean, like, how much do you really get to take off the top? Like,
Not that much, but I like people and it works with my schedule.
okay, bloodsucker. Just like I thought. And we've got Carmen in the house over here. Thanks for showing up, Carmen. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Another wonderful comedian. We've got Jeff Corso, who did an excellent job tonight. Thank you very much, sir. It's a shame we didn't get to hear the comedy silence of Johnny Sprinkle. He should be up here telling jokes instead of me, but here I am. I don't know why Corey's laughing so hard.
Because I know you, bro. This shit's funny.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Sorry, the highness is really kicking in right now. Like, spaceship pussy has started to become multi-dimensional pussy. And
Wormhole.
hey, this is my shirt. You can't. It's like you said, Sprinkle. If you buy one now, you're just copying my bit. Oh, another thing too. I don't know what it is. I seem to live under a rock because like I have no frame of reference for anything that's going on in the world today. I do actually have a coworker here tonight who's keeping me up to date on a lot of that kind of stuff. And it's astounding the way the world changes so rapidly and you can just not pay attention. As a matter of fact, there's a comic here tonight who said he thought that I wasn't very funny, and I've been so in my own lane that my friends told me weeks ago and I still had no idea. So yeah, it just goes to show it pays to be in your own lane. You don't get to hear the bullshit. By the way, Cam, thank you very much for sharing your sex stories. It made me feel much more comfortable about some of my own experiences. And it's better for me to not share those, so I like that. I like that there's a bold enough man here with long hair to woo the rest of the crowd with that. Yeah, that's right. Fucking metal, brother. Yeah. Fucking Corey's killing me over here.
You're killing me, bro.
I appreciate that. Justin, you seem glum tonight. Are you doing okay now?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Somebody got the Tuesday blues? See, this is how under a rock I fucking live. I don't even know what day it is over this little area. Listen to the Dead Mom Club pod, please, on all platforms. Literally, just YouTube, it's free. And then if you like that enough, you can hear the really spicy shit on Patreon for just $1. $1 do, folks. Woo. Yeah.
Just with my dick.
Anyways, I think I've wasted y'all's time enough. It's been a good time being up here. I appreciate y'all laughing at my jokes, and if you didn't, that's okay. I didn't hear it, so anyway. Yeah, good night.
thank y'all so much for coming. And I was wrong when I said the tip bucket was over there. It's over here. It says tips. Just the tip. That's all you gotta put in there. I'm not passing it around. This ain't church. This place gets taxed. All right, thank y'all for coming. I'm Justin Woodward again. Follow for Wiregrass Comedy on Facebook for all the upcoming comedy shows. And can I get all the comics to this week, please?
X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. It's non-stop, pop up, stay still. Getting busy with it. Like I say, girl, I make the motherfucker look at me. Damn right, and I do it again. I am like some got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I break with the enemy. You motherfuckers never wanna know what your life saved. And that's on a life day, I'm getting down, like a nigga said freeze. The whole be the one ending up on his knees, bitch, please. If the only thing you can't steal was came out to play, stay out my way, motherfucker. We gonna rock, till we gonna roll.